Obviously, I was very happy with James having 3 blocks, as you guys heard earlier. No, I mean, James is doing so much for our team, man. Scoring when we need him to score, playmaking, rebounding the basketball, being in the right spot defensively, and just taking charge at that point guard spot for us. And whenever Kai's out, then he's a little bit more aggressive, and when Kai's in, he's more of a playmaker. And for us to have him be able to do multiple things and be multiple threats out there is it's great.
Malika Andrews with ESPN.
Do the pants match the sweatshirt?
You know it.
Oh,
sorry. I'd like to take a second and wish Landry Shamet a very happy birthday. He's 24 today. Yeah, so, all right.
Do you remember being 24?
No.
Hard right turn. How has your connection with James Harden changed or improved or grown over the course of this past month?
It's definitely gotten a lot better. Throughout the season, it's gotten a lot better. Just playing with different guys throughout my career on this team. Different guys have different tendencies. So just being able to be in the right spot with, for myself and for him, for us all to be successful, and it was going to take some time. We knew it was going to take time, but once we got it down, we were going to be fine. But James is such a great passer, and we have great conversations on the floor. And a lot of the times we're using the games to kind of feel each other out. We can watch film, but we really don't have a lot of practice time to drill it and to get those different scenarios. So we kind of learn on the fly. And also we got to take what the defense gives us at times too, but he does such a great job at getting guys where they need to be and making the right basketball play.
Is this sort of what you envisioned, or is it still kind of building from here?
I think, obviously we had we've been connected on different plays throughout, the past however many games, and tonight was a great night for us, and we'll continue to get better as the season goes on. But every game we're getting a lot better at it. So hopefully, down the stretch and deep in our playoff run, we'll it'll just be second nature.
Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
Hey, DeAndre. This is a two-parter. I'm curious how you feel your team's ability to pull out a game like this. You're not shooting well, defensive-minded game. How is your team's ability to pull out a win like this grown over the course of the year? And secondly, you're playing your former team, since we won't get a chance to talk to you. The Knicks are playing well. You guys are playing exceptionally well. How fun is that going to be playing in an atmosphere where you're actually have fans in the building against your rival?
Well, to answer your first question, I think that, we're just getting better as a team all around. There's some games where, we're going to have it going, and there's some games where we're going to have to grind it out. And tonight was a night like that. But it just shows how, how much better we're getting as a whole on both sides of the basketball. Like you said, we weren't able to knock down shots tonight. They had a ton of offensive rebounds, but we stuck with it. And we got stops when we needed to. Kai had a couple big rebounds down the stretch. But like I said, there are going to be games where we have to tough it out, and we have to grind and win games like that. And in the playoffs, the game is going to slow down. We're not going to be able to get as many transition points and easy buckets as we do at times. But, with Detroit, you got to give those guys credit. They play hard the entire game. And, they had a lot of guys who made a lot of shots tonight. They play well with each other. So, give those guys credit. But I like the way we responded throughout the entire game. Secondly, sorry. All y'all got two-part questions, so it's kind of but no, I think that obviously the Knicks are playing, great basketball together. Julius Randle was an all-star for those guys. Tibbs is doing a great job over there. We can't get caught up in the New York rivalry thing. We're just trying to come out there and win a basketball game against a tough opponent. We're happy that this game is at our place this time, and we're excited. It's going to be a tough game, just like tonight was. It'll be a grind-out game because we know how those guys play, but we're excited for it.
Back to Alex Shiver.
This is only one-part question this time. You were talking about your chemistry on the court with James and how quickly it's grown. How impressive is it that he's kind of been able to learn the team fairly quickly, given, shortened season, wasn't here for the preseason, not much practice time, et cetera, or given the caliber player he is, you'd expect something like that from him.
I mean, you expect that from James Harden. I mean, he's, we got 2-3 guys who are playing MVP basketball on our team right now. So it's very, and all of those guys have high basketball IQ. So it's easy for them to be able to adjust. When James came in, we knew it was going to be, a slight adjustment period, but it's not like he's a young player who doesn't understand concepts of the game and angles and scenarios and situations. He understands that. And same with Kai, same with Kevin. So those guys make it so much easier for all of us other players, all of us other role players on the floor. And if we're in the right spots and we're doing our job, then, we'll be successful.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, DeAndre. I mean, given the way things went in the last game against Detroit, in Detroit, where that was kind of like the turning point for the team. You guys kind of became better defensively right after that, started playing better against teams with lower records after that. Does it kind of feel like things kind of come full circle and you guys are kind of closing a chapter and becoming a different team from then to now?
I mean, I guess I think we're just focused on us. That game, a lot of us were frustrated, with our play individually, our play collectively as a whole. And we talked about it, we figured it out, and then we came back and responded. That's what a lot of the great teams do, and we want to be a great team. So we had to figure out a way to respond to that. And but I wouldn't say it's a full circle thing. Detroit is a tough team, and they play extremely hard for 48 minutes. So we had the effort that we needed tonight to win, and we're going to need that, regardless of who we're playing for the rest of the season and the postseason as well.